Hey guys, my name is Aksonvadi from Design Plus Code. Today, we're going to learn how to create a dark mode NFT app from scratch in Figma. I will teach you how to create a custom tab bar using overlay Glassmorphism like this. You see, it blends so well with the color with the image behind the tab bar. Also, same technique for cards with outline overlay. And this tutorial, we will do home page and stats page. And this page, we will learn to create this custom segmented control with Glassmorphism. And this button, the same technique, and we're going to create this card with the list. So let's get started. In my design, I will use the 3D illustration on this website called Unsplash. They have a lot of beautiful 3D, like this one. I use some for my design. They have beautiful abstract, so you can download it for free. And they have a lot of category that you can search for your design. I think it's very helpful. In my design, I use a lot of Joy Banks iOS 15 UI kit. Let's create a frame. Press on A. Now let's change the dimension. It's going to be 1600 by 1200. I want my corner radius to 50. Hex color is going to be 594677. Now let's create a frame for the iPhone. I recommend to choose the size of your iPhone. As for me, I will choose iPhone 13 Pro. Because when you finish your design, you want to test it on your iPhone. Like we have Figma mirror that you can test it on your iPhone to see if it's readable, is the button is too small, too big. All right, let's add first iPhone. I just hex color 211134. Let's use corner radius for 50. Let's center the frame for now. I will add the ellipse, but using layer blur. Press on O. To create a perfect circle, press on Shift, like this. For the ellipse, I want the size for 215. Hex color is gonna be 0C445B. Okay, let's change the position for 1000 by 344. And the second one, I will duplicate. Let's change the position for 220 by 574. For this ellipse, I will change the color for 420C58. For these two ellipses, let's use effect. Choose layer blur. I will set the value for 200. Now let's go to asset. Search for iOS 15 UI kit from Figma community. Now search for status bar. So for me, it's for iPhone 13, this new design. Let's change for dark mode. Let's position center top so we can adjust alignment left and we can drag here. For my status bar, we don't need this notch. And let's add a background blur. I will set my color for black and it's gonna be 1%. Add effect. I will set it for 60. All right, right now we don't see it, it's fine. All right, first, let's name those layers. This one, iPhone 13. This one's gonna be background. All right, I want to create my title here. NFT marketplace. Let's center it. Let's go to text style. search for title 1 bold. Use space. I use Option key to guide me. I want the spacing between my text and my status bar 30. Now let's create card menu. Start with a rectangle. Press on R. Let's change the size. It's gonna be 280 by 186. I'm gonna use corner radius for 30. Let's center it. Spacing, I want it 30. Now I want to add an image for my card. Let's go to Fill panel. Click on Image. Search your image on your desktop. For me, I'm gonna use this one. It's centering for you already. Now go to View Layer. Let's change the name for image. Then right click on your mouse. Search for frame selection. It's create a frame for you and your image is inside your frame. Now I want to create a rectangle. I want to create a background blur for my text to be readable. Size for 60 high. I'm gonna use linear background. Top, let's use black, 0 opacity. The bottom is use black and 20%. I'm gonna use overlay. And now go to Effect, use background blur. Let's set the value for 20. I wanna add layer blur. Let's set the value for 30. Let's drag this rectangle in the frame 1. Now I noticed that my frame doesn't have a corner radius. That's why we see a rectangle. I don't want this. So let's add 30 for my frame. So now it fits. So let's name this layer Art. Okay, now let's add my text. Art. Go to text style. I want to choose title 2. For this one, I want the text to be centered inside my background blur. So first, I want to make this rectangle larger. And then right click, select frame. I can add my text inside the frame. Now let's position it. Center. This one I want to align from the bottom. I see this part doesn't have a background blur. So I will make the rectangle bigger. See? And now you see it's blend with the background. Now it's done. This one, let's name it title. So for this card, I want to add a stroke. I will use white overlay, set it for 20. So for my card, I want to add a stroke. I want to add outline. Select my frame, select stroke plus, use white color. I'm going to use 20%. Overlay. All right. So what you can do is you can duplicate this frame and group them together. Command G to group. And then add auto layout, alignment horizontal. What I do is select this image and change for this one, for example, and change the type for abstract. Like this. All right. I already prepared the components for the cards. So let's go search in the asset and drag them in my design. Okay. Next. The next one is going to be this one. Back to layers. Select those two frames with arts. Group them. Command G. Let's create auto layout. Spacing is gonna be 10. Centering. You can change the order of your cards by moving your layer or directly in your frame. Alright, let's create new section. First, let's add a tile. It's gonna be trending collection. It's gonna be title 2. Okay, for this one, I want to add a frame. Right click on your mouse, select frame selection, width 390. I want to use auto layout, no spacing. From the left, it's going to be 16. It's going to be fix left and right, like title. Same with my title. I'm going to use fixed size. I use font width, same spacing to 16. And now let's create a card. I will start with a rectangle. The size is going to be 155. Let's set a corner radius for 22. Let's add image. So let's go to fill panel, click on image, choose image. This one. All right. Let's select the image. I want to create a frame. I can use shortcut Option Command G. Now that my image inside my frame. And this frame, I want to use auto layout. For top, it's going to be 10, bottom 20, 10 left, 10 right. Let's create fill. White. A corner radius is going to be 30. Fill, it's going to be 20%. I want to note that in this card we don't need to use a background blur. I'm going to use stroke. I'm using white 50. I forgot to add overlay and fill. But now it's white. It's not what I want. I want to use overlay. Now it blends well with the background. First I can create my title here. It's going to be 3D art. Go to text style, choose bold footnote. Let's duplicate this text and I'm gonna change for the number of lights 200. Let's open FC symbol, search for heart. I'm gonna use this one. Then go back to Figma file, paste. For this heart, I will use the color system, red for dark mode. This color system, I'm going to use label secondary. I can use the same color system. It's going to be label primary. Select 3D art and lights layer. Set it as a cube. And then we can group those together and auto layout. For now, I will leave like that. And let's name it title. Let's move inside this frame. So now I want to change my direction to vertical like this. And for this title, I want to use padding inside. So instead of use packet, I'm going to use space between. Resizing is going to be fill container. It's going to be favorite. Alignment from the right. It's going to be auto layout. From now it's okay. Back to title layer. Go to auto layout, select padding, choose space between. Let's name it card. Let's move my card here for now. I want space in between for 30. So what I can do, I can just duplicate this card and change my image and change the title, change the number. For save time, I'm going to use the component that I already create. I will go to Asset, search for card. And this one, card collection 3, card collection 4. Let's place it for now. Group them together. Group Command G. And then let's add auto layout. I'm going to use spacing for 10 between the element. I use center like this, but for my design I won't just need 3 for now. I can change the order. No, like this. Okay, this is the order that I want. Now, the spacing between my cards and my text is gonna be like 8. I'm gonna name cards. Okay, group cards and tiles together, and then duplicate and group them again. Command G. Then add auto layout. Spacing is gonna be 30, like this. And this one I want to change top seller. Change my layer name. This is trending collection. All right. What we can do is the same thing. We change the image, you change the text. Right now you don't see. What you can do is select the frame and uncheck clip content so that you can see, and then you can change your text. Let's do a second card with price. So let's duplicate this frame. All right. So instead of horizontal, I'm going to use vertical. Add spacing 10. This we're going to use content like this. This I can use for description. Change text for label secondary. Go to auto layout, spacing use 0. For second row, let's change it for the price. Example 0.345. And now I want to add Ethereum icon. You can search for Ethereum icon in Figma community. And search for Ethereum. Let's move here for now. This icon, let's move inside. So I have my text and my icon. So I want spacing center. All right, now it's done. Copy. So what I can do is select this frame, right click and paste to replace, like this. What you can do is duplicate and change the image. Now, I'm finished to add a third section, the hot new item. This one I changed for home. Let's clip content. All right, let's create a tab bar. First, let's start with a rectangle. Press on R. The size is gonna be 390, 100. Alignment from the bottom. So for this one, to have a corner radius, I'm gonna use 50 from the left, 50 from the right. So let's create this color for white. Use 50%. And this one I'm gonna use overlay. Right now we don't see much different, but once you add the background blur, it's create interesting effect. 100. Oh, right now because it's passing through, we don't see much. Now the color blend with the image color, it creates an interesting design. I want to use a hidden shadow for my top bar. I want to use 1.5. It's gonna be white, like this. Then let's add my icon. For my icon tab bar, I'm gonna use from as a symbol. So you search for home. Then what you need to do is just click the one that you like and copy and paste. What I can do is create a frame 4x44. Add field that we can see. Add text here, paste, center. I'm going to use manually. I use bold. Set the value for 22. Let's move it here. For my icon, I can just hide this. I don't need. For my icon, I use white. Let's duplicate this icon. Let's add group, and then add auto layout alignment. It's gonna be horizontal direction. Let's duplicate 5. And then for this one, auto layout spacing between the element 20. Now for this rectangle, let's create a frame. Cell frame selection, and let's move my icon inside the frame. So what I'm going to do is just let's copy the property on this rectangle. Option Command C, click on frame, Option Command V. I have to fix my corner radius. Same thing, 50 from the left, 50 from the right. Let's add auto layout. This can use 14. Set the value for 10. For my bottom, I don't want real content. I want a fixed size. For the width, it's going to be fixed size, 390. This X is 0. Position the bottom, okay. Now for my icon, use between container, space between. Okay, this spacing, it's fine, okay. Okay, now let's change the icon. So I'm going to search on my asset. All right, for my center button, if I hide, the space will change, but I don't want that. What I can do is hide this icon like this, and the rest of my icon will stay in place. So let's create a polygon. Just go to the top menu, click on this square, and click on polygon. Press on shift to a perfect polygon. For me, I want 6 size. Size gonna be 28. I will use the same property as this card. What I can do is Option Command C for copy, and then select my polygon. Option Command V to paste. And here it's too sharp. I don't want it away. To add coordinate values 10. And here I want to add icon plus. You can group them together. Put in the center. This is too small. Let's set the size for 30. Now let's move here. Maybe on top of my status bar. Let's center it. Now we can group them together. And let's call it tab bar. Constraint is going to be left and right. For the polygon, top and left. Search home indicator. Okay, let's drag at the bottom of status bar. We will position it. Okay, just bar, just center left bottom. And then I'm just going to try to fit my screen. See, the width it's 319, so it's okay. I want to change this home integrate for dark mode. Now, in the next section, we will learn how to create a stats page, create a custom segmented control, create a button with background blur, call with glass. Let's learn this on the next section. I will see you then.